I end up going to Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor, I'm doing Big Money Matt Hardy now. We're kind of leaning into my history and how big of a star I am and how much TV exposure I've had and how much money I've made from it and whatnot. Then you have me come back and I rejoin Jeff in TNA as the original Hardys. And we do that up to an extent where Jeff has gone away. I end up winning the title as Big Money Matt, do a double turn with EC3. And then once that ends, we segue into Broken Matt Hardy and Jeff becomes Brother Nero, which is really interesting. Funnest year of my career by far. We come back to WWE, WrestleMania 33. I'm doing like this kind of like a morphed character. I feel like I'm still trying to retain the Broken Matt Hardy identity, but we were playing regular Hardy Boys.
And you talk about it like it's not the greatest return of all time. Oh, WrestleMania 33, no big deal.
Yeah. It was amazing. One of those things, we are so grateful to have had that moment. You know, like we really kept it to a very small circle of people that knew about it. So there were some people that speculated it may happen, may not happen, but it did. And it's crazy because at TNA, after we'd done all the Broken Matt Hardy stuff, the Broken Universe, Brother Nero, just the tens of thousands of people in there going, delete, 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 how we had gotten that over and established it. And it was, all over the wrestling industry. It was so cool.
Did you feel that wave from the audience? Like, did you feel that rush of energy from them?
Yeah. I mean, it was a very surreal moment. Looking back, it's still, whenever I picture it, a lot of times I have vivid memories in my head of something that, has an event linked to it that you really have a vivid memory and it's very crisp. This one is weird. It's almost like there's static around the outside of it because it's like surreal. It almost felt like a dream because it was just so chaotic. And we walked out like we hadn't been in that venue.
And that was a long ramp.
I mean, that we literally had got there and we ran up right before we were going out. They were doing all they could to keep it quiet all the way up to the moment we walked through the curtain. And then once we stepped out, we saw that massive crowd and just the sea of humanity, delete, delete, and all the excitement, people going nuts. And I see it's kind of in slow motion and it's blurry around the edges because it was so surreal. It was very like dreamlike in many ways. But what an amazing moment. We're both so grateful that we had. Then you get that. I leave WWE. I end up doing a little Broken Matt Hardy and then Big Money Matt again and then back to the Hardy Boys. And then we came to TNA and we won the titles kind of as the OG throwback to the original Hardy Boys.